Hey Grimwade gang, I hope you're all good. We are out and about today, and today's vlog is all about family and the importance of family and what it means to some of our wider family as well. We're literally outside my mum's house, and hey, we're literally about to take the kids in. She's helping us by looking after them today for us whilst Tim and I go out to a meeting. We're gonna hear Grandma's thoughts about family first, and we're gonna continue with the rest of the family and myself and Tim later on in the vlog. Oh, my words are getting mixed up today. Stick around to find out more. Hey kids, you okay? Morning, morning, morning. We've got everybody here, and Halo's across the road with Daddy. Are you all alright? Yeah. All going to be good for Grandma today? Yeah. Yes, wonderful. Alright, let's safely cross the road. You're going to hold Mummy's hand. Hi Houston. Across we go. Look left, look right, look left again. There we go, let's go. Okay, so we're inside now. All the troops have gone inside. I've just made Mum a coffee and I'm going to take it out to her. Her coffee is here, and I'm going to take it outside to my mum, who is sat down. Oh, it's a bit bright outside, isn't it? Sat down here with the children. There you go. Hopefully I don't spill that on you, Mother. Oh, sorry, you guys getting a shot of just me. Here we go. Hi, Mum. Are you okay? Good, good, good. Look at you with your favourite. Is she your favourite? Sorry. Yes, yes, Houston. You'd like to what? You like some food? You just had your breakfast. I'm sure. You know when you've come to Grandma's. What is that thing when you come to Grandma's? Oh, and you're just like, oh, I need some snacks, because Grandma will definitely.
Grandma will feed you.
Yeah, Grandma will. But I remember.
You just know where you can put. Give it in to take a mile.
I remember you and your sister Rachel, when you used to go to your grandma's, you'd be like, can Grandma not dish up for us? Because she used to give you like massive portions of everything. Grandma Tetlow. Oh yeah. Do you remember? She's like, would you like some dessert?
But the thing is, as I got older, I love that.
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
Look at this one.
Look at this little crawler and movatron. Look at you go. Look at you. Oh, go. Your sister's trying to take all the glory.
Taking the limelight. Yeah, she's definitely got that.
It's because she's the one before the baby, innit? But you know that we love you just as much as we love your little sister. Your cheeky matron.
But let her be.
Daddy always says that we should be able to bottle that laugh, and it will make people's day. It's just perfect, isn't it? Halo, is your grandma coming to sit back down next to you? I think she is. Oh, your sister's gonna make you move. She's gonna make you crawl. There you go, guys. She is making progress with pushing up on all fours. If you blink, you're gonna miss it. All right, I sat myself down now on my mum's nice set here. So lovely grey seater set you've got here, Mum. Anyway, so I wanted to ask you a bit about family as we've sat here. We're literally dropping off the children to you just for a few hours whilst we go for our meeting. Obviously, Mum, you're from a big family like what we now have, isn't it? How many siblings do you have?
With myself, 8 of us all together.
There's 8 of you all together. Yeah, and how do you feel about being one of 8 children?
Oh, it's great, really, because we all get on
yes.
very well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's great being a part of a large family.
It is?
Yeah.
Do you
more people to get around.
More people to what?
More people to visit.
More people to visit, yeah.
And it's always fun when we're together at home. Hard work, but fun.
It's funny that you say it's hard work, because I remember when Tim and I were like basically talking about family, and we were thinking about how many children we wanted to have. It was definitely based on your family. Like we were like, oh yeah, when we get together, let me actually sit next to you so we can see both of us. Wider family, yeah. So Tim and I were getting together, we were talking about how many children we wanted to have and whatnot. We was like, oh, Mum's one of 8, and every time we get together with the family, especially when Grandma was alive, it was amazing. Like all the family times was lovely, and we thought we'd love to have that. But I do know that for me, now being a mum, experiencing a large family from the adult's point of view versus the child's point of view is very, very different. So could you kind of explain for you how you felt being in a large family as a child versus now being the grandma in a large family? Like, what's the differences for you, would you say?
When I was in a family, there was 5 younger than me. Yeah, and we had to do a lot of work for them.
You had a lot of responsibility.
Yeah, a lot of responsibility. But I didn't really look at it like that when we were young. It's just part of life, and you just get on with it.
Because a lot of people say, oh my gosh, Hosanna's got so much responsibility. Would you say, like, and they're like, oh, she shouldn't have so much responsibility sometimes, but I feel like it's a positive thing, really.
I think it's a positive thing, because I tell you, when I got married, I came across Clive, my husband Clive, had a lot of your dad.
Yep.
A lot of friends,
Yeah.
other young friends, married about the same time as us, and a lot of them didn't know how to
handle a family.
run things,
Yes.
you know.
Yeah.
Because I had that training when I was at home.
Yeah, of course.
So I found it a bit easier. So I would go around and help some of them.
Yeah, you can't. I do remember you kind of going to some of your friends' houses and almost teaching them how to organise their kitchen or how to like run the home in like from that point
from
of
a
view.
practical
Practical point of view,
yeah.
precisely. And it's helpful because, like, even I know, and you know, when you come to my house, I'm not fully organised like you yet. And Mum's chuckling away because she knows the not the drama, but the chaos that happens, like with my laundry and all this sort of stuff. But
then you've got your children are all like 2 years apart.
yeah, because what's the age
But
difference
with
between
mine,
you and your
I mean,
siblings?
there's 4 years between me and the next brother,
Okay.
and so there was quite a good space.
Mum's looking at you, babe. Like, Mummy's looking at you as if she's like asking you how old. What's the age
what is the
between you and your
question?
siblings? No, I was saying about
right, for
what's
Mum,
the
yeah,
difference
yeah.
between you and your
That's
siblings
good.
in terms of age, and she's there
Yeah, yeah.
what is it, Tim? Okay, baby, let me hold you and feed you whilst we talk. 2 seconds. Okay, I tried to feed Halo, and she's not actually that interested. She was like, yeah, have a little bit, and now she's thrown me away. So yeah, I was saying about responsibility. Something that Grandma used to say.
Yeah, no,
Your responsibility of what you had to do. So you think it was a good thing?
Yeah, I think it's a good thing. I think today we just think our children should be all dressed up and just like princesses, and they don't do anything.
Yes.
But when they get older, they'll regret it, because I know in the past, some of my young friends wish they had
Yeah. That kind of experience.
Yeah, the experience that I had.
Yeah.
So they could make life a bit easier for themselves, knowing how to arrange things. Obviously, they've learnt over time.
Yeah.
But it took longer, harder way.
Yeah.
Learning. Yeah. And it's just good to know, isn't it?
course.
Learn how to do things. And
It is good to
running
know.
your own home later on.
Definitely.
You know?
And in terms of like now being a grandma to, well, how many grandchildren we've got all together? We've got
9.
my 7 and then my brother's 2, Andre's 2, so 9 all together. How do you? There was a time, I'm sure. Have you babysat them all together at once?
I've had them all here before. Not quite, because I don't think.
Oh, Halo wasn't born yet, so you've had 8 of them at once. How was that for you?
Very rarely. No.
Yeah.
Oh, well, they just all play together. Videos on my
Phone of them
them
played together.
Yeah. You just dedicate the day.
You just
plan
dedicate
ahead.
the day, yes.
And you dedicate the day.
And explain to the Grimwade gang as well,
Yeah.
what am I like in terms of when I ask you to babysit?
Last minute.
I think that's bang on. That's exactly what I wanted you to say. Yeah,
to
it's
be
last
fair,
minute
there
always.
are some you do when you know.
There'll be a couple that are in advance.
No, there are a few things that are well in advance, because
Yes.
you've got those on the diary.
Yes.
But life.
She's gonna
always
go to
throws
daddy.
things up.
Yeah, life obviously like will throw not a spanner in the works, but like for example the other day when Tim and I went to go and pick our bed, I was like, Mum, please could you just come by for the afternoon quickly? And you were so gracious to drop what you was doing and come all the way to
I
ours.
see it as obviously I need time. I do have time to rest in my own time.
Yeah.
But if you can't do that, who's gonna? You know, if you was a grandmother, grandparent, you can't just drop something sometimes. Who else do you expect to drop something?
Well, it's because, do you know what, Tim and I always say, like, for us when we're older, we would like to be the sort of grandparents who, if something comes up in the kids' day, or they just feel like they need a bit of a breather to gather their thoughts and stuff again, I would like them to be able to just say, oh Mum, we're here, can we just drop the kids off?
Yeah.
And obviously speaking from where I am now to the future, it might be different, because sometimes us children like to act like our parents don't have a life.
Yeah.
And then they're our beck and call whenever we need them. But then there is a part of parenthood that is like that, and obviously I'm still your child.
Yeah.
Aren't I? And
No, I mean, I see it as it's a great privilege, I think,
you think
to
so?
have an input for the next generation, your grandchildren.
Yeah, of course.
You know, and most of the time it's a pleasure.
Most of the time. No, but it's real though, because of course kids don't behave like 100% all the time. Do you know what I mean?
I'm learning to be calm
Yes.
and not let them kind of
overrun you.
overrun me. You know, there's some things you got to you know, sweat the small stuff. Don't sweat.
Don't ask me about sayings. What's the saying, babes? Don't sweat the small things, the small stuff.
I don't know about those sweat.
No, because sometimes.
But I understand what you're saying, like the little things that aren't that important.
Yes.
I have had to
Just let things go.
reflect
sometimes.
on things. I think, was that really necessary to get mad about that?
Yeah.
Was it, you know, you're so anxious to make sure children learn and do the right thing and don't get into trouble and don't hurt themselves, that you can be a bit, you know, hyper sometimes, just over react to things.
So overall, obviously you know the good sides and the bad sides of our family because you see us all the time, and you know when I say the good and exactly the good and the bad, the organised, the disorganised, the ups and the downs. Overall, would you say that you're glad that you're involved in your wider family a lot?
I am. I'm very happy to be involved, and I think it's an amazing privilege.
Yes.
Mum and dad were involved. Not saying my specific family, but my other siblings live nearer to my mum and dad. So my dad would pick some of them up, take them to school, because the other parents had to go to work. You know,
so they were very
out
involved.
to work away from home. But because I was at home and homeschooling, I didn't really need that so much. You just used to go to grandma and granddad's for fun.
Fun times.
Meet the cousins, wasn't it?
But I think family's so important, and I think yes, you will go through ups and downs as family, as within your household and with your wider family. But I think at the end of the day, you know that the baseline is that you're blood and you're related, and you do all love each other, even through your differences. And sometimes you can't stand each other because of your differences, but you can still push on through. And at the end of the day, you have to be there for each other, don't you?
And you have to be willing to forgive, really.
Yes, you do.
And not hold on to any grudges or any little.
And I think the bigger family you have, the more forgiveness you need. Precisely. Okay, I'm gonna let you carry on with your coffee, and we probably need to make our way out. I'm just gonna say bye to the kids quickly. And thanks, Mum, for all that you do.
That's all right. You're welcome. It's a privilege. It's honestly, it's a privilege.
And now on to our day.
I love it.
Alright guys, we're gonna go now.
Bye, Dad.
We shall see you later. Make sure you're a good boy. Make sure you're a good girl. You and
I'm
you.
perfect.
Yep. Yes, please. And you. Love you. Take care, Hez. We'll see you later. Mwah. Bye. We better make a move. Bye, baby girl. See you later, guys. Take care. Bye. Alright, so obviously I'm the short one, guys. So I don't know if we can get Tim in there. We are now in central London, actually. Is it central London? Yeah, kind of, pretty much. And we've just finished a lovely lunch meeting, which was really nice. My darling, carrying on from talking to Mum Brown, which I'm sure you can guess is my mum, not Tim's mum. But basically, obviously, just talking about family. So we're also walking back to the car, following instructions on my phone.
If I hold back a little bit,
there you go.
It's better because I can
get both of us in it.
It's that you keep trying to kind of cut me out. You've got a lot of space on your side.
No, I was joking. I did it on purpose.
It should be like this.
I'm doing it on purpose. But just talking about family, darling, and what it means to us, because you know, like I said, this is all about family and the importance of family. And obviously, we've been on a journey with having our family, growing our family, and obviously, I'm terrible. You'd think all the years I've been doing YouTube, I'd be better at this, right? So, what does family mean to you, darling?
There's not really a description for what family means to me personally. It means everything, like absolutely everything, and that means like when you have like the better times, when you have the worst times, like all of those times, they are all welcomed by me. Do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, if you don't go through, I've always had this thing about life where if you don't go through things with people, you never really know like what, are we chucking it right?
Yeah, we go right.
You never really know like what that relationship really is like about, or what it can withstand, and all these kind of things. So hard times are always very welcome. We're going down here, aren't we?
Just double checking on the phone.
Yeah, sorry.
My phone was trying to connect to Wi-Fi that was nearby.
Yeah, it was this up.
Yeah, so I think we're going straight and left. So
go on.
yeah, no, totally. And I feel like I wanted to ask you, are you still happy that you got married to me and had a family with me.
There is no person on God's green earth that I would have preferred. Am I taking this?
No, I was actually trying to. I've got very weak arms, basically, guys.
Are you trying to
pretty
hold that?
random.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to hold my arm up because it's hurting.
Yeah, let go.
Oh, you can hold it.
Yeah, I can take it. So basically, yeah, like there's no person on God's green earth that I would have preferred to marry. Obviously, in hindsight, it's always a beautiful thing, and I've had such a wonderful experience of a relationship with you, and you know, you've given me my children and all these kind of things. So yeah, like the answer is absolutely 100% yes. Do we need to go over there?
We need to go down here.
That's cool.
We're going to a place called Chinatown in London.
Well, I need to get the car ready.
Yeah, we're just walking through it, we're not going to it. But I feel like, because obviously we've been married now for 13 years, and obviously marriage comes with its ups and downs. But I definitely feel like, you know, if you can have a relationship that is solid, and yes, it doesn't mean it's going to be perfect, but it's down to the two of you to make it as perfect as you can. And obviously we're
and that's
trying.
what I feel this is for me. Like, it's perfect for me.
Yeah, precisely.
Because we've worked it together. So.
And we don't think there's like one person in the world for any one person.
Not at the beginning.
No.
Not like when you're choosing someone to potentially like
make
be
a life with. Have family together with. And I feel like it's who you decide to make it work with. But obviously we're trying to be a good example of family, of a relationship for our children. And obviously our kids are our family. And I'm hoping that the example that we set means that they will want to go and have good relationships themselves as when they grow up, and hopefully they'll want to have families. There is no pressure on any one of our children as to how many kids they should have.
But they do already say those kind of things.
Yeah, they already say that they want to have, you know, 2, 3, whatever the number might be. And it does vary.
Some of the kids want more, some of the kids want less.
Yeah, precisely. Apparently. But obviously they're young now. What do they know now?
I feel like we should have
we should have gone left. Here we go. We've got to go left. Turning round.
Yeah, it's fine. Going
this way. But I do think that you have to be able to like adapt.
Guiding my wife.
You have to be able to adapt, because sometimes things happen in family life that you don't expect, and as people and different,
that's pretty much life.
As
with
people,
a family.
of course, and having lots of different characters in a family, you know, sometimes it will be like, oh, that can throw a spanner in the works as to what was in my mind as to how we was going to deal with the situation or what was going to happen. But like, life comes with its challenges, and you have to be able to adapt. And sometimes you might have a plan in your head of how you want things to go, but because someone in your family might make a decision that you weren't expecting or whatnot, maybe your plan is going to kind of be thrown off a little bit. But you have to be able to adapt to that situation and then still love the person or the people through that. And I feel like recently, for me, I've had to kind of work out in my own mind, like, how can I be me, having my own thoughts and feelings, whilst dealing with close members in my family who might have different thoughts and feelings to me, but still be able to make it work. And I think that's where...
I think that's always quite challenging.
Yeah, it's challenging,
you should love your family. You know, like, ultimately your family have got your best interest at heart. But sometimes, like, people are...
We don't see eye to eye.
Yeah, like, you might not see eye to eye. You might, you know, have a different, you know, idea on life.
But I think knowing that if you place such an importance on family in the first place, you know that you want the best for each other, and that's what kind of helps you work it out. Do you know what I mean? So like, even with our kids, I don't expect that over time we're gonna always see eye to eye with them, or they're always gonna think the same as us or whatnot. But I'm prepared for that, and as long as you can keep lines of communication open, I think you can work it out. So like, after all that whole long spiel, I think as long as you can always communicate, and like I said with my mum as well, like, learn to forgive each other in family life and whatnot, I think you'll be set straight and you'll be fine. Do you know what I mean?
I agree.
So anyway, it's getting very busy. We need to get to the car and then get on getting the kids from mum's house. Hey, you three.
Hey.
Okay, so it's been a bit of a long afternoon / evening. We're home back from grandma's.
We just got my hair cut.
Yeah, you went and got another shape up, that's right. And basically I just wanted to get you three older ones' thoughts before you go to bed. Just had your tea and that's bedtime. On family, I wanted to get your thoughts on family and kind of how you feel about family, because that's what this vlog is all about. Go on, here, so you've got your hand up, you go first.
So like, I love my family obviously, first of all, but like, just the individual people that like help me, like Daddy. Obviously, having a dad is really important to me. And Daddy helps me like in my football, my work ethic, my character, mentality, and all that. And like I need that because I wouldn't be where I am now.
Do you feel like if you didn't have that support, you find it hard?
Yeah, probably, because like I don't know if I maybe would have even been into football, because Daddy was the first person who like showed me football, and he was like, oh son, look. So but now I love football, obviously, and then like just if I come back home from a match or a tournament, and like the first thing I want to see is where's my sisters, where's my brother, where's mummy?
What, these two?
Yeah,
these knuckleheads right here. What? Look at Ali's face.
I think you lot would know that if you lot are out when I come back, I'm not very happy. I want to be at home.
If we're out when Hezzy comes back from football.
Mum, are you gonna be back before I get back from football? Mum, wake me up when I'm in my bed. Mum, wake me up, yeah?
When you get back, Mum, let me know when you get back home. So you do appreciate us being around when you get back, don't you?
Yeah, and I just like it's very important to me to have my like family and siblings around, and also to top the day off, if I get back and Mummy gives me a good massage, that's good as well.
Yeah, we all know that Hezzy loves a leg massage. Yes, we know that. Okay, cool. So you appreciate having your family, obviously, as a support, and also for good leg massages. Okay, you've both got your hands up. I don't know who's to go. Do you rock, paper, scissors to who's going to go first?
Actually, you can go first.
Oh, that's so nice. What was it you said? These two. Okay, all right, go on then. Very kind of you, Hallie. All right, go on, Hosanna.
I love having my family. I love having my sisters so that I can dance with them and do like reels with them. And they're my best friends. So if I didn't have them, if I didn't have these knuckleheads, they like my life wouldn't be the same. So,
okay, that's lovely.
I love my family and they love me back, and I love like taking care of people and they love taking care of me as well. So.
Oh, that's nice, that's nice. And do you feel like even just like not just your immediate family but even wider family, like cousins and stuff like that, obviously we don't see them as often maybe as we used to when you was younger, but do you think it's great to have a big family?
Yeah, I love having a big family, because when we have like family reunions and stuff, there's so many of us there, and it's just like it's so. Sorry, I slapped you. It's so fun.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And what about you, Halle Belly?
Last but not least.
Okay,
so like when I've had auditions before, like, and I'm like calling mummy and daddy, and they're like mummy and daddy, daddy's with me or mummy.
Yeah.
And when I'm calling either mummy or daddy, they're all like bunched up there to see me, and they're all, and like if I've done well or bad, most of the time good, because like I'm always positive.
Okay.
You have to be.
Yeah.
And like it's just nice to have people to come out to and just be.
Like when we're waiting for you,
yeah, and I just feel more relaxed with them, and I can express myself out to them.
Okay. So would you say that your family helps you to feel more confident?
Yeah, in ways, but like I'm a confident person as well.
I knew he was gonna say that. I knew he was gonna say, but I'm confident anyway. But yes, but okay, because even like Hez, okay, he's disappeared now, but there he is. Even like when Hez said, for example, he doesn't know maybe if he had kind of been into football if it wasn't for Daddy, because obviously throughout life, your family kind of do introduce you to things and help you find out about different things in life, obviously from when you're born. But do you think maybe it's a good thing then that you've got support in whatever it is you've chosen, or do you think, oh no, it's better if you just have to find your own way?
Well, if like people who do have to find their own way, that is very like difficult, and well done to you if you can. But like it's nice if you have people there helping you and pushing you along.
Yes, yeah, definitely. It's supporting you.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what family is for, and that's how family was set up to be. Do you know what I mean? There you go, so you can love. Ah, there you go. You guys are actually getting his in the hug as well. You guys are there to support each other and love one another. So, but anyway, thank you for your thoughts. Maybe at some point I have to get your younger ones' thoughts another day. That would be interesting. Grimwade gang, let us know if you want to hear from the younger ones. But guys, can you close out the vlog, please? What was that?
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Love you, bye.
Take care. Bye.